Welcome to Season 5 of Right to Dream FC. This is our season to win the Champions League. I can feel it. Let's get into it. Benfica first game today. I'll see you on the other side. Now, before we get into the game against Benfica, a couple of changes that I have made is to how our players look, especially our new gen players. Gone are the terrible graphics that were there before. Now we have new player profiles created using AI. So Amara Sidibe, he's got a new face now. Mofo Keng as well, new face there. But mainly someone like Solomon Saki, who we're expecting to be in the first team there or thereabouts this season. He's got a nice new face. And who else but Bismarck, Adoa Blessing. Our main first teamers, they're looking very nice now compared to how they were before. And there's one more player that we have brought in. I say brought in, as Bjorn Jorgensen. He now looks like an absolute unit, which we know he is. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get into Benfica. Let's hopefully start with 3 points. And I've got a good feeling this season about the Champions League. Formation we're going to use to play against Benfica is the Right to Dream formation 4-3-1-2. Mohamed Diamande is slightly injured for this game, so Alalade is going to come in as well. Is he going to grace us with a goal due to him looking a lot better than how we left him off in the last episode? Mariba, Agume and Diallo make up the three behind him, and then MB, Buckman, Uzman Diamande, Amay and Salah in goal. I will say, if you haven't already seen the transfer special from yesterday, go back and watch it. I say from yesterday, from Thursday, go back and watch it. It will show you the ins and outs that we have done so far. And I'm very excited this season for the Champions League. Let's get into it against Benfica. I'm hoping for a 3-point start. We had a good start to the season in the Champions League last season. I kind of fell off a little bit, but we can do it this season. I have faith. And this Benfica team doesn't look too scary. Obviously, David Neres, Schauderlup. But I think we are strong enough to do this. Chimiti, our top goal scorer so far, our highest average rating, and our most assists. He's an absolute unit. Really love Chimiti. And he's still young at 22, so even though we are 5 seasons in, he hasn't even hit his peak just yet. Who's this little guy here? He's absolutely tiny. That might be Alalade. And for this season as well, I am changing how our camera angle is set up, just to spice things up a little bit. Jean Mario, he crosses it in. It has been headed away by Buckman. Schauderlup on the left. Into Manu, back to Schauderlup, and Musa's headed it in. Was he onside there? I'm not fully sure. This is one issue with the camera angle, it doesn't show us fully. Has been disallowed. I wonder how far offside he was. So Manu into Schauderlup. To be fair, there's 2 of them offside there, so nothing to be concerned about. Neres now. Gedson. Gives it to Mario. To Musa. Agume wins the ball. Lovely stuff. Who's going to make a break from there? Omega. And we got Chimiti as well. Omega. Bottom corner. Fantastic start. Omega and Chimiti. Will they fire us to the Champions League? I've got a good feeling that they have got the ability to do it. Agume picks up on the loose ball there from Musa. Omega. He had Chimiti in support, but finds the bottom left hand corner. To be fair, it has hit the post. There's no chance of the keeper stopping that. Very nice to see straight away. We're going to demand more as well. I want a good, comfortable win to start off our Champions League campaign. And Chimiti has picked it up from a loose back pass. Off the post, Omega, what can we do? Into Mariba. Try to shoot from distance, but Andre Gomez easily collects it. I mean, that could have been 2-0 quite quickly then. And we are away from home, but Possession-wise, we're on 39%, but we are dominating when it comes to shots. And hopefully we can continue that into the second half. But Neres into Shoulderlup, into Musa, Gedson, João Mario finds Shoulderlup, even though he's injured. Salah comes out, makes himself big, and a fantastic save by Salah there. Buckman gives it to Agume, back to Salah. I'm thinking Salah this season to be our number one over Dovin. He's having some good average rating so far. And Dovin hasn't done a lot wrong, but oh, go on, Omega. What a fantastic goal that was. Brilliant pass by Agume, and Omega takes it round to Andre Gomez. Slots it home for his second of the game. I mean, MB finds Agume there, but what a wonderful pass and a fantastic run, I must say, from Omega. Anyway, enough talk about Salah. Salah's going to be our number one this season. And Benfica, they are looking like they are struggling slightly, although Shoulderlup has got it in, and Salah with another fantastic save there. Made himself big. Shoulderlup couldn't find a way past. There is still danger from this corner though. João Mario crosses it in, headed away by Buckman, and Chimiti helps it on as well. Another corner for Benfica. I think height-wise, we are absolutely massive as a team, especially with Diamande coming in as well at the back. Shoulderlup crosses it in, Gedson heads it just over the bar. Salah had it covered, I do believe that. Now another highlight to ourselves. Amay into MB, headed away, but Amad Diallo picks it up outside the box, drives into the box, and it has been kind of powered too much over the bar. A little concerning then was Arian B was up in the right wing position, even though he's a left back. Not fully sure about that, but Diamande now gives it to Wisdom Amay. A lot of interest in him in the summer, along with Chimiti. We've managed to keep a hold of them. We've got a 3-year deal left for them still, so they're not going anywhere just yet. Speaking of Chimiti, 3-0, very easy goal. His 8th for the season. He's a fantastic player. Chimiti and Omega. It'll take a lot to replace them in our team. But Mariba, nice ball in. Diego Leite gets the interception in there, but it has just fallen kindly into Chimiti, and an empty net. He's not missing from there. And the team, to be fair, they're all playing pretty well. Are we FM in Benfica here though? We are 3-0 up. But our XG is higher, but they've had 17 shots, 5 on target, some massive saves by Salah, which explains the 7.5 rating that he's got. Time to keep it going into the second half. We're going to demand more again as well, just in case the team talk has fallen on flat ears. Although Shoulderlup has been injured, so that's one of their main goal threats that we don't need to worry about in the second half. But they have still got Musa, but Buckman beats him in the air. Rafa back to Musa. Montoya, Diamande with a fantastic save, but Florentino Luis has given Benfica a lifeline here. Is there some changes that we can make potentially? We'll have a look now. Although a kick-off highlight straight from us conceding, can we get a goal back straight away? Agume over the top to Omega, around the keeper, and we have got one straight back. Omega with a hat-trick, fantastic finish there. No need to panic, we've scored a goal straight away from the kick-off. Mariba into Agume, that must be definitely second assist of the game. Omega, very composed finish past Andre Gomez. Let's see out this game now. Alalade, he's got some good fitness going on. He's not playing the best. We're going to drop him into the Mariga role. Mariba, we're going to bring him off for Jorgens. No, you know what? Abu Frances, he's going to get his first taste in the Champions League for his boyhood club. It was right to dream, but his boyhood club. And who else have we got to bring in? I think Ahmed Diallo, potentially for Jorgensen. And you know what? Omega has got his hat-trick. We're going to bring him off for a Doa blessing. See what we can do with the remaining 25 minutes. Although Amay and a booking does scare me slightly. Jorgensen into Amay, Buckman, Alalade. MB does lose it out, but fair, I don't see Musa beating our backline there to Salah. That's a fantastic boost up the pitch into Chimiti, but Benfica do try to get away with it. Diamande with a fantastic defensive header there. It's a little bit scrappy in the middle of the park. No team wants to keep a hold of the ball. MB heads it into the middle of the park. Musa, Gedson finds some space now. Wonderful save by Salah. That was a lovely play. Very scrappy, but Salah was on his toes to keep us in the game. Buchmann heads clear for another corner. I mean, Agume is looking tired, as is MB and Amay. Is that a penalty? No, handballed by Musa. The Wisdom of May going to bring him off on Igalo. We've only got one change left. I think Agume, he's on a box-to-box midfielder role. We're going to bring Canner in for that. No, we won't. We'll give Christensen a run around. So Salah into Buchmann, easy pass into Agume, Jorgensen, back to Uzman Diamande. Nice interplay between kind of the middle three. Although Benfica do try and break on us, Rafa hits it from distance. That's not troubling us, that's not troubling Salah. Very comprehensive result so far. Chimiti headers it just over the bar. 4-1, we're going to tell them to focus. We don't want Benfica to get any kind of sniff into this game. Simple pass, Salah to Buchmann. Jorgensen picks it up now in the midfield position, goes on a little run, but does lose out to João Mario. Gedson, MB tries to get onto it, but what a fantastic save by Salah that was. I mean, he's having a fantastic season for us so far, and he very much deserves his 7.8 rating at the minute. Keep it up, Salah. Keep it up. Launches the ball down to Chimiti. Has he got an assist? Salah's got an assist. Salah's having a wonderful game. Chimiti latches onto it. His second of the game as well. Wonderful stuff here. I mean, very route one. Salah all the way down the pitch. Manu lets it bounce over him, and Chimiti with a wonderful finish into the bottom right-hand corner. 5-1, as comprehensive as you'd want. And there's not a lot else to say. We'll demand more for the last 10 minutes. Can we get 6? I'm not fully sure. 3 minutes of added time. What a victory. That was absolutely fantastic. Chimiti with 2. Omega with a hat-trick. Salah on an 8.5. He was immense today. We're going to outstretch our arms. You know what? It was comprehensive. What an exciting game to start off our European campaign. Now we are going to come back for the next Champions League game, and that is against Basel on the 29th. I'll see you then. Before we get into the game against FC Basel, quick update on how we are doing in the league so far. So in the 3F Superliga, we are currently top, played 10 games, 28 points with 9 wins and a goal difference of plus 19. Doing very well so far. Yusuf Chimiti, top goal scorer with 9 goals. Highest average rating of 8.0 and also 5 assists in the league as well. Going quite well. We haven't gone into the debut of Pokemon just yet, but domestically we're doing very well for FC Nordjylland. Now let's get to FC Basel and hopefully we'll pick up where we left off against Benfica. Now we've returned back to our formation of the 4-3-1-2. In the league I'm playing the 4-4-2 formation, but for the Champions League I want to stick with the right to green tactic that we have here. A little kind of change around as well. We've got Alalade as our cam, Bariba on the left Mazzala role, Igume in the middle, and Asbjorn Jorgensen. Looks very nice now with his new AI image. That's in there. He is very well. I mean, why is he playing as a forward? Who's put him in there? Definitely wasn't me. Maybe the B team are putting him in. Also the right wing back and the left attacking mid. Not sure who's putting him in these positions, but yeah, one to keep an eye on. But Ari MB, Buchmann, Diamande and Amay at the back. Salah, very impressive in the season. He's doing really well. Only conceded once in the league so far. 4 appearances, 3 clean sheets. going quite nicely. Him and Dovin, they are still buying it out for the number 1 jersey. Although, looking at how Salah has played already, some of the saves he made in the last game against Benfica was absolutely, it was immense. He did everything we could have asked of him. But Schmitty and Omega, our strike force again today. I'll be honest, I don't really see anyone overtaking them up the top. Obviously, we've got Adoa Blessing and Zaza as our young strikers, but yeah, Omega and Schmitty, they're here to stay unless a regen comes in that we can't not play. Buckman has given away a penalty. Not the start that we wanted. It's definitely going to be a penalty. I mean, we have brought him in today against Nagalo, but think against Salah. I've been talking Salah up. Can he get us a save here? Gone the wrong way. We are 1-0 down to Basel. They are bottom of our championship group. Although only one game has been played. But I kind of expect an easy dominant win against this team. Hopefully that's just a little hiccup. So, Arian B into Chimiti. Agume has it now, and straight away, we have equalised, and let's demand more. So we didn't do that to start with. Straight from kick-off, fantastic response that we wanted from the squad. Chimiti into Mariba, finds Agume as our box-to-box midfielder, and what a fantastic finish that was. There, Hits isn't very happy with his defence. To be honest, I don't blame him. That was shocking. Hopefully though, one little hiccup and it is all over. Omega has put us 2-1 ahead. I'm a bit concerned though why Arian B is up the right wing, he's our left wing back. He's always there from the throw-in. I don't know what's happening there. Anyway, Omega swings it in. Omega, fantastic header. Hits, can't do anything. And we have gone back into control of this tie. Am I in a booking? Does it scare me? Not really. MB being as a right winger from throw-ins, that does scare me, however. Right, Endoy gives it to Hova. Back to Endoy. Nice play here by Basel. Zakalos, Agume, fantastic tackling there. Chimiti and Omega up there. Chimiti's going to run down the left-hand side. What have we got, Chimiti? Into Alalade. Nearly a wonderful pass into Omega. Gives it back to Jorgensen. And Jorgensen does find the bottom corner with help from the goalkeeper, but lovely play. Alalade chased the ball down, as we can see. I thought he was unlucky with that pass there, Bajrami, but he was first on the scene again. And Jorgensen stamps it home. Very nice goal. And Feyenoord are having fun looking at their fixture so far, as Berger headers it quite comfortably over the bar. We are going to demand more again. I want another goal before half-time, if we can. And will we be granted here? Mariba, Buckman heads it. Jorgensen back to Mariba, drives into the box. Buckman tries to drive it in. Mariba again, loses out to Millar. Now Cobalt running down the left-hand side into Endoy. Millar to Hoiver, and it was just a nothing highlight. Who'd have thought? Football Manager, when you put key highlights on, sometimes you get the odd duff. But we are playing well. Was I concerned when we went 1-0 down? I don't think I was. I was very comfortable that we would kind of dominate this game, and it is showing to be that way. Wisma picks up on a loose header into Omega, back to Omega, down the right hand side. What have we got? Back to Jorgensen, crosses it in, but does claim it quite comfortably in the air there. And he decides to hit it downfield to Fink. Buckman heads it away though. Mariba into Alalade, into Omega. Chimiti just off the post. That's unlucky. Not a lot to kind of focus on just yet. Amazing to book in. Wouldn't mind seeing Arian B be brought off as well to save his fatigue. But everyone is playing comfortably here. Omega into Omega. Over the top to Omega. Chimiti's in the middle. What can Omega do? Back to Chimiti. Out to Jorgensen. Agume. We are forced back to Diamande. Agume. Diamande. Jorgensen, nice passing into Chimiti. What a fantastic goal that was. Lovely, just lovely team play that was. And Chimiti, I don't think he headed it in. Did he chest it in? Let's have a look. Agume to Diamande to Ame to Jorgensen. Lovely ball over the top. It was a header. He's guided that past hits and 4-1 up. I think it's time to demand more and to make a few changes as well. So Nagalo's going to come in. Omega's on one and Schmidt's on one. We're going to bring Omega off for Adoa Blessing. Alalade, we're going to bring you off for Cert Demir. I'm trying to see who else we've got. Bright Arian B. We haven't got a left-sided centre-back option. So we're going to put... maybe we'll leave Arian B on for now. But one to remember for next time, we need to put Mopo King or another player as a left-sided centre-back that can play as left-back as well. So Adoa Blessing now into Jorgensen. Over the top to Chimiti. That's a lovely run and a lovely finish. Not sure if it is going to be offside here. Very nice team goal, and it has been awarded as well. Chimiti will be second. Adoa Blessing. He's a good replacement for Omega, and he's only 19 as well. He's having a good season so far. But Chimiti very comfortably slots it past hits. And it is going from bad to worse for FC Basel. Trying to think now, who should we bring on for Mariba? I think we have got Christensen, but I want to give Abu Francis a bit of a run around. Agume's on a booking, so now we will bring on Christensen as well. Francis swings it in. Buckman, that's 6-1. I've recently done a season recap of 1, 2 and 3 where I was trying to fit a load of the goals in. I mean, this is a weird camera angle. I mean, okay game. But 6-1 so far, 24 shots, 10 on target, 61% possession. We are dominating, and this young African team is doing the business in the Champions League. Very comfortable win, 6-1. I think we scored 10 goals in 2 games. I'll have to double check it in the league here. We are top currently, a +9 goal difference on 6 points. Ideally, I'd like to stay in this green section just to save us having an unnecessary knockout round. But 2.4 million in the bank. Makoko has been watched by us. A little bit behind the scenes, we are potentially looking to bring in Yusufa Makoko. The 100,000 a week is going to be a problem for us. We can only offer apparently 60 at the minute. But yeah, looking at our finances, we've got 36 million in the transfer budget. We have got 210,000 to spend on the wages as well. And just a little nugget for you, if you have made it this far, we have got a sale leaving us, who has already gone. Where has he gone? Ahmed Diallo has left the club for a fee of 11 million. His contract was expiring in 2 seasons. He was on 37,000 a week and he wanted 96,000 to rejoin with us. Obviously, we can't do that, so I thought it's best to move him on, or we could still get 11 million. It is 5 million up front with another 5 million over instalments, which it only helps our overall balance. But for now, we are due to come back again in the Champions League. We do have Ajax and we have got Barcelona, so a massive double header coming up. If you made it this far, drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.